From the Grenadian capital, this is the GBN Television News. GBN, covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York, via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd. The news headlines comes to you compliments. Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
From GBN, this is Network News for Tuesday, August 13, 2024. In the headlines, High Court awards Evan Smith's wife over $60,000 in judgment following gripping assault case in 2020. 2 persons detained in connection with shooting on Juve morning. GBN's talk show host Gordon Innocent Joseph is Grenada's new Calypso monarch. Also in the news, regionally, business owners in Trinidad and Tobago lobby to battle extortion issue. Internationally, U.S. warns Iran could launch strike on Israel this week. I'm Kenroy Baptiste. We are reporting the day's news. Stay with us.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments. Soft Weave Bathroom Tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue, available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
Thanks for joining us. The High Court has entered judgment against 4 foreign nationals found guilty of assault against Evan Smith, now deceased, following an incident at Fort Judy in June 2020. We get this update from Cherry and Blackman Stephen.
Nicole Smith, the wife of Evan Smith, deceased, was substituted as a personal representative of the estate of her husband and now has a judgment against Dolan Kavanagh, Sarah Hutton, Ted Kavanagh, and Robert Kavanagh. The case that stirred the Grenadian people at home and in the diaspora arose from an incident where the defendant's dog was run over by a vehicle driven by the claimant, Evan Smith. In his absence, the court finds the defendant's vicious attacks on Smith were deliberate, callous, intentional, and well calculated. The removal of Smith's vehicle key from the ignition to force him to remain on the scene was humiliating, especially considering that he was unable to defend himself both verbally and physically. The High Court entered judgment against Dolan Kavanagh and Sarah Hutton to pay Mrs. Smith special damages in the sum of $7,970 with interest at the rate of 3% per annum from the filing of the claim until judgment at the rate of 6% from the date of judgment until payment in full. An award for general damages for pain and suffering and loss of amenities in the sum of $35,000 with interest at the rate of 6% from the date of judgment until payment in full was also given, along with aggravated damages in the sum of $20,000. Cost was also agreed upon in the sum of $4,250. Smith at the time operated a small business that provided maintenance and services of buildings. The incident that led to the attack occurred on June 25, 2020 in Fort Judy. Following the attack by the Kavanagh family, Smith was diagnosed with several injuries, including a laceration to the upper lip, deformity of the upper lip, facial contusion, multiple contusions to the thorax, abdomen, and limbs, acute stress disorder, fractured upper left canine, and lower 2/3 of the crown missing. After battling many medical, emotional, and physical physical challenges, Mr. Smith passed away in 2022, 2 years after the incident. Cherry and Blackburn Stephen, GBN News.
Well, Monday morning, Juve along the Kirani James Boulevard was interrupted by violence as people scampered to safety from a man brandishing and discharging a firearm into the crowd. Chaos ensued shortly after 8 o'clock when the young man, seen with bleeding wounds to his stomach and head, discharged a firearm into the crowd behind another man. This halted music for a moment, leaving patrons feeling uneasy. The Royal Grenada Police Force issued a release on Monday evening informing that it is investigating the incident, which began with an altercation involving some individuals, resulting in 3 men being injured. All 3 victims were taken to the General Hospital for medical attention. 2 of them were hospitalized and the other was treated and discharged. 2 males are currently in police custody assisting with investigations into the matter. This incident happened less than 2 weeks after the end of the government's firearms amnesty, which was meant to clean up the number of illegal firearms on the island. Meanwhile, police confiscated a number of toy guns during the Grenville Juve. The public is advised to refrain from traveling with any weapons and exercise self-control. A new Calypso King was crowned in the Matchgra 2024. 10 artists contended for the title on Sunday, rendering 2 songs each. The new king is a member of the GBN family. More in this Renaped Thomas report.
After more than a decade in the Calypso arena, Gordon Joseph, stage name Innocent, has finally captured his first Calypso King crown. The seasoned performer was named the 2024 Calypso King on Sunday, marking a significant milestone in his musical career. Though the competition was fierce, with several seasoned Calypsonians vying for the coveted title, Innocent's captivating performances and heartfelt lyrics won the day. His victory is not just a personal triumph, but also a testament to his enduring presence and influence in the Calypso arena. Innocent's victory came with his powerful renditions of The Party Is Mine and The Pan in Glory, which resonated with both the judges and the audience. His performances earned him the top spot, dethroning last year's champion Rootsman Kelly, who finished in 5th place. Speaking to the news team after his win, Innocent expressed his excitement and relief.
I'm lost for words, and that is not something that happens to Innocent regularly, you know. I don't think happy is the word. To say I'm happy is an understatement. I just wish my grandmom was here. I wish mommy was here, because she gave me the name Innocent when I decided to break away from church and sing Calypso. She said, "You're innocent." So I wish she was here, but she passed away last year. And I just want to thank all the folks who supported me throughout the journey. This is my 3rd or 4th time in the final, right? But this year is the first time that I'm actually taking it. I actually took it seriously.
Findlay Jeffrey Scholar finished 2nd, and 3rd place was Nashanda Charles Shonda from Carriacou. Shonda expressed how happy she was to make the Sister Isles proud as they find hope to recover the impact of Hurricane Beryl.
I'm elated. I'm happy to be in the mix. I mean, I'm in the top 3. That is an achievement, so I'm happy. 2013 was my first year in Grenada. I've made it into the finals. This is my 3rd time. So what is next is probably coming back next year to take what was on my head a while ago. Yeah, but I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to quit. So next.
Here is a recap of the performances of the top 3 artists in the Matchgra 2024.
She won't retreat. Many others would not be
Rena Thomas, GBN News.
Now, an area of disturbance dumped heavy rainfall on Grenada on Monday, resulting in interruptions of carnival activities, including Juve and pageant. As of late Monday, the disturbance was centered near latitude 15.5 degrees north, longitude 56.4 degrees west. The system is moving toward the west near 26 miles per hour. A westward to west-northwestward motion with some decrease in forward speed is expected during the next couple of days. Jonathan Price, meteorologist at Maurice Bishop International Airport, explained what can be expected weather-wise.
For the past day or so, we were being affected by moisture being pulled up from the equator leading into Tropical Storm Ernesto, which would have caused some mostly cloudy conditions and isolated thunderstorms yesterday and throughout the night overnight. For the rest of the evening, however, as the system moves further away, we can expect a gradual improvement in conditions. However, due to the presence of high moisture content, with addition to the area still being unstable, we can anticipate an occasional light to moderate shower and a low chance of thunder. Hence, we have kept the chance for a low chance of flooding in place. However, once again, this is just a low chance given the area is already saturated. But the general trend for the evening would be one for improvement. And in addition, there is a small craft advisory in effect due to seas being between 6 to 8 feet in open waters.
Tropical storm Ernesto batters the northeast Caribbean on Tuesday as it took aim at Puerto Rico, where officials shuttered schools and government agencies. The storm was located about 300 miles or 480 kilometers east-southeast of San Juan, Puerto Rico, on Tuesday morning. It had maximum sustained winds of 45 miles per hour or 75 kilometers per hour and was moving west at 18 miles per hour or 30 kilometers per hour. Forecasters have warned of widespread flooding and possible landslides, with 6 to 8 inches of rain forecast for Puerto Rico and the U.S. Virgin Islands, and up to 10 inches in isolated areas. The looming rains come as Puerto Rico is facing challenges with 6 reservoirs that already were overflowing ahead of the storm. Tropical storm warnings were in effect for Puerto Rico, the U.S. and British Virgin Islands, St. Kitts, Nevis, Montserrat, Antigua, Barbuda, Anguilla, Guadeloupe, St. Martin, St. Bart's, and St. Martin. Coming up in Network News, more winners for Spice Mass 2024. Stay with us.
GBN Community Partnership Initiative.
We are here at T Rose Square. What we've seen here is a very large outpouring of the various bands playing the traditional mass. And this has been made possible through the kind assistance and contribution of GBN. So on behalf of Spice Mass, we just want to say a very hearty thank you to GBN for this significant contribution.
GBN, energizing our community.
Ride in style with an easy ride loan from Ariza. Enjoy the comfort and convenience of your own vehicle for work or play. You've got places to go, and we're gonna help you get there easy. Enjoy competitive interest rates, specials on insurance, and offers from auto dealers. Ariza also has great offers on electric and fuel-efficient used and new vehicles. Apply for an easy ride loan from Ariza and drive away in style.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3. Thinking about your new home? Think easy. Think a Republic Bank Home Easy Loan. Think affordable. Think convenience. Think Republic.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3. Republic makes home easy.
Wow, that was such a breeze.
Own your home with ease.
So whether laying that first brick or purchasing an existing home, we've got you covered. Republic Bank will get you those keys hassle-free in no time.
Home is easy as 1, 2, 3.
Apply for a Home Easy Loan today for a chance to win a cash prize. Getting your new home is easy with Republic Bank.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Terms and conditions apply.
It's the Quartz Appliance Event. Cook it, fry it, bake it on a new Mabe stove for only $1,799. Stack it, pack it, and chill it with a Frigidaire 4-mount fridge for $2,749. Laundry piling up? Wash it, spin it, dry it in a Frigidaire 17-kilogram washing machine top, only $2,399. Get it now and pay later. It's the Quartz Appliance Event, only at Quartz, bringing value home. Offers end July 24th, 2024. Conditions apply.
What if you had a choice? A choice of joining a line or a choice of making your purchases online? What would you choose? While you ponder on that, the National Lotteries Authority has provided another purchasing option. All their games are now available online. Yes, Grenadians! From wherever you are, purchase your favorite daily and jackpot-type games using any electronic device. Register on the NLA's website at www.nla.gd. Top up your account and enjoy online lottery gaming at your convenience. We're taking shopping comfort up, several notches. But the choice is yours. Join a line or buy online. NLA, make your dreams come true.
When you need your prescription filled or you require non-prescribed medication, supplements, or all your personal needs, visit Gittins Healthcare at locations on Wall Street, Grand Anse, Victoria Street, Granville, and Central Deputy Street, Wharf. Gittins Healthcare aims to provide an exceptional personalized pharmacy experience. Additionally, children under 5 and adults 55 years and over will enjoy 10% discount on purchases of $20 and over on prescription medication. Stop settling for less. Visit Gittins Healthcare, where your health is our priority.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Building or renovating your home or business? Why not use clean, renewable energy? Install solar panels to power your home and office and see your energy costs go down and your savings go up. Using renewable solar-powered energy protects our environment, reduces our carbon footprint, and slows the devastating impact of climate change. Republic Bank can help to finance construction and renovations that make use of renewable energy. Visit any Republic Bank branch and ask about renewable energy financing options today.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Rebecca Television Center and news relating to Spice Mass 2024. A new winner was crowned in the Power Soca Monarch, while the title was retained in the Groovy competition. Shondell Dash Amede and Jaylon Boise Olive walked away with the Power and Groovy Soca Monarch titles, respectively. Details in this Beverly Telesford report.
Boise's patriotic song, Sweet Home, brought out the emotion in the crowd at the Kirani James Athletic Stadium on Friday night. Adorned in the colors of the national flag, his electrifying performance featured Moko Jumbies and dancers. A standout moment was when the entire stadium became his backup singers, making the job of his actual backup singers almost unnecessary. Boise concluded his act with a promise that Carriacou and Petite Martinique would rise again after the recent devastation by Hurricane Beryl. Patriotism was on full display at the end of his performance. Boise and the audience recited the national pledge together. He said his preparation paid off on the night.
It's a great feeling, you know. Big up to the team, big up to the Almighty God for sure. And as we had a plan, we came out and execute, and the result showed. So big up to everybody, big up to all the fans too. No man, respect and master Dash as usual. I don't know. Dash went hard, you know. He been wanting it. And congratulations to Dash. And as so Dash, we just exchange. You finally get up and are taking over the group.
Shondell Dash Amari placed second with Celebrate, while Shem Terra, the governor, placed third with Clean Circle. Delivering an electric performance in the power category, Dash's execution of the tape earned him the crown. Dash told our news team that the Power Soca title was a long time coming.
And all I see one made. I've been fighting for this a long time. And I have a message for all of them. When a shark smell blood, he hunts. Alright? 2025 is already in the works. As we speak. As I'm talking to all of them now, I have a song in my head. Alright? And it's that. I say big up to the team. The both performances was flawless. When I mean flawless, like literally flawless. The things we practiced, everything was in place, in time, at the same time. Big up to Kaim and the team. Big up Jonathan. Big up Jello. Big up Liana and the one unit. If it's not one unit, there is not the other unit. One unit is one of the best dance group. And big up Papi. Big up Papi. Big up everybody who's been a part of the team.
Boise was in third place with Chaotic in the power category, behind Muddy, who performed The Moment. Muddy said the moment was a true representation of how he felt this carnival season.
This year we decided to go a lot bigger than the previous years, you know, because we get in there when it comes to knowing what it takes to win the crown. So hopefully next time we capitalize on more of that. But a lot of work was done, and thanks to my team. The Moment, I just feel like, especially in 2024, I feel like since the beginning of the season, I had an awesome start, and throughout the whole season, the consistency was there with the songs and the different variety, and I just felt like the love was just there amongst the people, and the happiness was just there inside me, you know, and that is what it is.
Reporting for GBN News, Beverly Telesford.
Next, New Dimension Steel Orchestra continues to outshine competitors. The band retained first place in the Senior Panorama competition on Saturday night and placed third in the Junior competition. This is the band's third title this year, having also won the 2024 Pan Expressions, organized by the Grenada Steel Band Association. We have more on their most recent accomplishment from Christina John.
Their latest victory brings to 14 the number of Panorama titles Next New Dimension now has under their belt. They outplayed the other 7 contenders on a fantastic Saturday, amassing 288 points with their delivery of In My Head by Mr. Golden. The band's first win was in 1988, and again the following year they retained their title.
Always a great feeling to win, you know. You put in hard work every year. We put in hard work, and when we come first, it's always a great feeling. The process is a lot of hard nights. Every night we've been finishing 2, 3 in the morning, and now our work is paid off. Basically, when I arrange like a story. So I tell a story all the time. So basically, I have your intro and you have the rest, right?
That was Cordell Abayam, arranger and manager of Next New Dimension. The band, located on Melville Street, St. George, has 120 pieces of steel and 80 panists. There was a tie for second place between Republic Bank Angel Harps and Blast Pan Wizards, both scoring 270 points. Republic Bank Angel Harps from Tantine has won the title 15 times. On Saturday, they performed Hurricane by Hitman Inspector. Javon Andrews, arranger of Republic Bank Angel Harps Senior Band, said they pride themselves in producing excellent music, indicating that their aim is to win another junior title and add a senior title to it.
Prepared well, we are well prepared, as you see the performance on stage. But I'm satisfied. I came off stage very satisfied, and that's it for me. All the comments I got no negative comments. Everything people told me after we finished was good, and I'm satisfied with that. You know, it's people that judging you. It's all about taste. It's not necessarily the band that wins the best band. It's just all about taste. A judge could have a taste. They want to hear specific music, and once they get that music, they score it high. That's an unfortunate, caveat of what happens in judging. Plan going forward, take the top spot again, try and take the top spot again in Junior Panama, and finally add a Senior Panama title to it. It is there. It is right there. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. And music is a cycle. Life is a cycle. Right now, the cycle is not us, but our cycle will come, and it's going to come sooner rather than later.
Blast Pan Wizard from River Road performed Welcome to Spice Mass. Carl Stewart, captain of the band, said it's only up from here on.
Well, obviously, it would have been preferred to take the top. I think I'm pretty satisfied with our players. We did work hard. Given all the circumstances, it was a short time, a few struggles. I think I'm definitely happy with the work that we did. Well, we made a few changes in our approach to practice, which ensured, even with the obstacles, the short time we had, next year is going to be a great year for Pan Wizards. I know what worked for us. We know what we have to do. We know what to work, what didn't work. So I think it's only moving up from here.
Cop Bank Commentaries finished 4th with 266 points. Rainbow City All-Stars 5th. Pan Osea 6th, 224. Florida Westside Symphony 7th, 221. And 8th, Grand Roy Pan Angels 217 points. Christina John, GBN.
Before the break, the Mardi Gras, a cornerstone of Grenada's carnival celebrations, made a triumphant return this year. The French phrase de Mardi Gras, meaning Great Sunday, rightly describes the splendor of the carnival's Sunday night events, which serves as a run-up to the Juve festivity on Monday morning. This year's de Mardi Gras featured the eagerly anticipated return of the King and Queen of the Bands, held alongside the final of the Calypso Monarch. The revival of this cultural spectacle saw 4 mass bands vying for the coveted titles, marking an important step in rekindling the vibrancy of Grenada's carnival traditions. There was fierce competition in the King of the Bands segment, with Lazarus Antoine and Associates securing the 4th position with a total of 353 points. Francis Redhead and Associates followed in 3rd place with 397 points. Peter Bain and Associates claimed 2nd place with 419 points. The top honor went to Tipsy the Band with a score of 439.5 points. We can tell you too, the Queen of the Bands competition mirrored the intensity of the Kings, with Lazarus Antoine and Associates again placing 4th, this time with 347 points. Francis Redhead and Associates took 3rd place with 379.5 points, while Peter Bain and Associates secured 2nd place with 420.5 points. Tipsy the Band completed their sweep by winning the Queen of the Bands title with a score of 432.5 points. The successful return of the Mardi Gras has reignited enthusiasm for Grenada's carnival, showcasing the island's rich cultural heritage and setting the stage stage for future celebrations. The event was not only a competition, but also a celebration of artistry, creativity, and the enduring spirit of Carnival in Grenada. Around the globe when we come back.
Here and everybody. Here and fully 1 week. Nah, telling you. You them massive dragon. You see that? About 10 that them make a hard on them. Me a 38 man. But you are 92. Yeah. You need the number 1 run, man. That easy. No what? Nice. Yeah. Number 1. Yeah, me too.
Whether sipped neat, mixed into a classic cocktail, or savored on the rocks, our rum delivers a taste that captivates and satisfies. Choose greatness. Choose Class Code, the number 1 rum. Produced by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
The NLA is giving you more chances to multiply your Playway winnings by adding Multi-X to your regular Playway bets to win up to 5 times more. Imagine winning as much as $1,200 instead of $240 with a $10 Playway bet by simply adding Multi-X. Place your Playway bets from $1 to $10 or in increments on your favorite Playway symbols or numbers. Then add the Multi-X option at the same value to win 2 times, 3 times, 5 times more, or free plays. With Multi-X, you must bet the same amount wagered on your regular Playway bets for your winnings to be multiplied. Grenadians, value your dreams and win your way as much as 5 times more with Multi-X added to Playway and watch your money grow. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
Labukan Creative Center presents the final staging of I Do at the Deluxe Cinema Grenville, Sunday, August 25th at 6 p.m. Tickets available at Labukan Creative Center, Gotefet, and St. Andrew's Pharmacy at $75. It's the most hilarious comedy ever staged in Grenada. It's I Do by Uriah Speakers, Sunday, August 25th, Deluxe Cinema Grenville at 6 p.m. Don't you miss it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Spice Love Comedy Bash is back by popular demand. Saturday 17th August at the Trade Center in Grandance and Sunday 18th August at Deluxe Cinema Grenville, 7 p.m. both shows. Prepare to be swept off your seats as Grenada's ambassadors of comedy will flood the place with laughter. Robert White, Dillian Walters and Gregory Paul, Kareem Alexis, and a host of others outrageously funny people doing outrageously funny things. Get your $60 tickets on sale at Mitchell's Pharmacy Food Fair Complex Grandance, Gittins Pharmacy Wall Street, Gabriel's Pharmacy Pedmata, St. Andrew's Pharmacy Grenville, St. David's Pharmacy, Art and Soul Bookstore, Spiceland Mall, 3B Shoe Store, Downtown St. George's, and GoToFed.com. Tickets for the previously scheduled Grenville performances are valid for both shows. Don't miss this final opportunity to enjoy a good Grenadian laugh at Spice Laugh Comedy Bash, 17th and 18th August at the Grenada Trade Center and Deluxe Cinema. Get your tickets and come prepared to laugh.
Parents, do you go to bed with the knowledge that your children are comfortably asleep in the next room? Or are they allowed to attend every fete advertised? You are responsible for the safety and well-being of your children, and it is your responsibility to know their whereabouts. Children should not be at adult events. Please guide your children, engage them in age-appropriate activities. Let us be spicy parents for this carnival season and beyond. S. Speak to your children about positive behavior. P. Pay attention to them at all times. I. Inspire good behavior in your children by also displaying good behavior. C. Check with your children. Always know their whereabouts. Y. You are responsible for your children. Maintain control to keep them safe. This is a message from the National Parenting Program, Ministry of Social and Community Development, Housing and Gender Affairs.
Spend $50 or more at any Hubbard's department or participating outlets for a chance to win free fuel, free drinks, free prizes, free property and vehicle insurance, free Hub TV and internet, free electricity, free coke, free water, free cooking gas, free paint supplies, free Dutch Lady milk, free passes to Sunshine promotion events for 2024, free groceries, all for 1 whole year. And every winner receives a free lunch package. But that's not all. Drive away in style in a brand new Isuzu D-Max. It sips, it doesn't guzzle. So fill out your entries and place them into the marked entry boxes. This promotion is brought to you in part by Dutch Lady, Danny, Promo, Supreme Bleach, Creative Chef, Grenlac, Floor, Salt Petroleum, Grenadian General Insurance Company Limited, Coca-Cola, Sunshine Promotion, Caribberies, Coop Bank, Sesame Spain, and Food Fear. Promotion runs from April 2nd to December 24. Terms and conditions apply.
Over the years and presently, customers have been winning exciting prizes while ensuring that benefits are realized for all Grenadians by supporting the games of the National Lotteries Authority.
I am Patrick Simmons, former Minister for Sports and National Athlete. The NLA has made significant investment in nation-building activities. Among them are the construction of health, sporting, cultural, educational, and community facilities. Additionally, they continue to provide funding to non-governmental organizations and individuals throughout the Tri-Island state. I support the NLA's mandate because I can see where the money goes.
Playing the games of the NLA guarantees support for sports, culture, and nation building throughout the Tri-Island state of Grenada.
Trinidad and Tobago's Minister in the National Security Ministry, Keith Scotland, has invited Chaguanas businessmen to collaborate with him to come up with a plan to fight back against extortionists. Speaking at a function hosted by the Chaguanas Chamber of Industry and Commerce, Minister Scotland gave his commitment that resources will be deployed to keep them safe.
When it comes to the crime of extortion, even the minister admits that Chaguanas business owners have the worst experiences.
I come from Port of Spain, and you all could say we bad, but it may happen, but I never came across such a case, except in Chaguanas.
With the newly minted minister in their presence, the Chaguanas Chamber of Industry and Commerce used the opportunity to let him know exactly what they're faced with.
On Wednesday, I received another call where a businessman was asked to pay $150,000. So he left, and he's in the process now of trying to make up money to pay to these extortionists.
Baldat Maharaj told CNC3 News afterwards, by his estimation, between 5 and 10% of business owners in Chaguanas have been targeted by extortionists, leading some to scale back their businesses to remain less conspicuous.
We will do all that is within our power to make Chaguanas a safe place.
Well, that was Minister Scotland's assurance to those in the room. In fact, he wants the input of the business community for the creation of a crime plan to fight back against the extortionists.
Within the next 3 weeks, I want to set a time for it, where you tell me what your views are. We write it down. I invite the commissioner and the DCPs, and we come with you, and we come up with a plan.
Minister Scotland said it's prudent this meeting happens before the busy Christmas season, where businesses are even bigger targets for extortion. Extortion is the act of obtaining something, usually money, by using force or threats. Akash Samaru, CNC3 News.
Further afield, the UK, US, France, Italy and Germany have issued a joint statement urging Iran to end its threats of an attack on Israel. They called on Iran to stand down its ongoing threats and discuss the serious consequences for regional security should such an attack take place.
So it was a rare phone call between the UK Prime Minister and an Iranian president. The last time a phone call between the two leaders happened was in 2021. So it shows the seriousness of the situation. The British Prime Minister saying that there was the risk of miscalculation and that now was the time for careful consideration. Now, there has been a response from Iran. This morning, the Iranian state news agency reported that the Iranian President Masoud Pezeshkian told the Prime Minister that Iran sees a response to the assassination that happened in Iran as the solution to stopping crime and aggression. And he also said that the support of some Western countries for Israel is irresponsible. So some strong words there from the Iranian president in that phone call that happened yesterday with the British Prime Minister. And again, part of this huge coordinated diplomatic effort from Western countries to try to de-escalate tensions with Iran. Iran has promised to retaliate following the killing of Ismail Haniyeh, the Hamas political leader in Tehran 2 weeks ago. Both Iran and Hamas blame Israel for this assassination. And as you said, there are concerns here in Lebanon that Hezbollah, the powerful militia backed by Iran, could also be planning a wide-scale attack on Israel in response to the assassination of a senior Hezbollah commander here in Beirut. So real concerns that an escalation of hostilities could lead to a wider regional conflict. Now, the Americans again are saying that they're going to do everything to protect Israel. They're sending more military assets to the region, and the hope here is that a ceasefire in Gaza could help de-escalate tensions here. Talks are expected to happen on Thursday, but I think there is very little hope that any kind of major progress can be reached.
This other story to report: Tom Cruise, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre are just some of the big names that came together to close the Paris 2024 Summer Olympics. Actor Tom Cruise descended from the roof of Stade de France to collect the Olympic flag as part of the handover to the American city of Los Angeles, which will host the next games in 2028 before departing on a motorcycle.
Last night really did feel like a big celebration that has continued today. Let me show you some of these papers. This one from the Figaro, this one says Paris 2024, the game of all the records. Of course, it's pointing to the first games with the opening ceremony outside of a stadium, the first games of gender parity in terms of the athletes, and of course all of those world records and Olympic records that we saw. You can see, if I can show you that photo there, that is the Stade de France from last night. That is that opening ceremony. We've got one more here as well from the Parisienne. This one is just simply merci, thank you. That one there is the Olympic flame, and of course the Eiffel Tower in the background. It was a massive closing ceremony last night. It went on for quite some time. We saw it of course start at that Olympic flame. We saw Léon Marchand, the four-time medalist here, the star of these games, if we're being frank. He is a huge name here. Anywhere he goes, he gets massive cheers. He took that flame from the Jardin des Tuileries to the Stade de France, and there it was, a party. All of the athletes who are still in town came into the stadium. We saw the flag bearers, we saw some French DJs playing some music, and then we saw a really interesting exploration, the Golden Voyager, a kind of artistic exploration through the history of the Olympics. Then we heard some speeches, of course, as is tradition, and then we celebrated the volunteers. And then after that, yeah, it was just a big celebration, a big night. We saw the official handover from Paris 2024 to where we're heading to next, which was, of course, Hollywood and LA. And then, of course, as was rumored, he came in, it was Tom Cruise, and from the ceiling, grabbed the flag on a motorbike, and then we went back to LA, and we saw some performances there from the Red Hot Chili Peppers, Billie Eilish and Snoop Dogg. So it really gave a flavour of what we can expect to see when we get to LA 2028. And quite frankly, I think it's going to be quite cool, because that's what it just felt like. It was a cool event. Yeah, that's it. That was it. Big 2 weeks. We are quite exhausted. It's a hot day today here in Paris as well. So I think everyone might be slightly relieved that although we're sad to see it's over, we perhaps don't have to have athletes competing in this weather and we're out in this weather as well.
We'll remind you of the headlines right after this. A reminder of the headlines before we leave you. High Court awards Evan Smith's wife over $60,000 in judgment following gripping assault case in 2020. 2 persons detained in connection with shooting on Juve morning. GBN's talk show host, Gordon Innocent Joseph, is Grenada's new Calypso monarch. Congratulations to you, Gordon. Also in the news, regionally, business owners in Trinidad and Tobago lobbied to battle extortion issue. Internationally, U.S. warns Iran could launch strike on Israel this week. I'm Kenroy, Baptiste. That's all from us in the GBN newsroom. Please be safe. A lot is still happening. See you soon. Have a good night.